morning, y'all. I'm going to show y'all how I make my country breakfast bowl, so stay tuned. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is, first of all, I'm going to start with bacon. I'm going to start with 4 strips of bacon. So I got 4 strips of bacon there. I have some sausage. I have 3 sausages. And I have 2 steaks. If you remember this steak, this is the steak I made with my Philly sandwiches. This is the same steak that I use for my Philly sandwiches. And I have my bacon on here. So I'm going to let that cook. And while that's cooking, I'm going to cut my onion up. So stay tuned. My onion and potatoes up. So okay, I'm going to check on my bacon. You get that bacon crispy. And here's my sausages. Turn them over. Turn my steak over. My steak is still kind of froze. And my sausages are froze. So I'm going to let that cook. My bacon is almost done. Got my onion chopped up. Now I'm going to cut my potato up. So stay tuned. So I have 2 potatoes I'm going to cut up. Okay, so I got my sausage in this, switched it out in something else in the back skillet back here. And my steak is thawing out. I'm going to put my potatoes in here that I have sliced up. Well, that I'm slicing up. And actually, I'm just dicing them up in little cubes. They just cut up into little cubes. And I'm going to put that in here with my onion. Here's my other potato. So I'm going to break up my meat here. My steak ain't quite done. I'm going to let it cook a little bit longer while I chop up my meat. Put a little special seasoning in my potatoes. Got my onion and potatoes in here. I'm going to use my spoon here and get a little of this chicken grease. Put on my potatoes here. Now I'm going to let these cook down and I'll be back. So what I'm doing here, as you can see, is I'm just chopping up my meat, my sausage, and my steak. I'm not really cutting it in small chunks. I'm just chunking it up just a little bit. And then my steak, it just pulls apart. So all I got to do is just pull it apart. So I got the sausage chunked up and my steak chunked up. So I have my sausage and my steak cut up in chunks. And that's ready to go in the skillet. And then I have my bacon here. I'm just going to rip it apart. Just crunch it up. It's crispy, so it's just going to fall right on into place. So here's my meats. I have my butter. So stay tuned. My potatoes are not quite done yet, so stay tuned. So what I did here was I added maybe a half a cup of water. Just enough to barely cover the potatoes. And I'm going to let them finish cooking until the water drains out. While my potatoes are simmering, I'm going to go ahead on and crack my eggs. So I'm going to add just a little salt, not much. Maybe just a pinch. And the reason is because my potatoes have salt seasoning on them. And I don't want them to be too salty. I don't want my eggs to be too salty. So I have pepper in here. Damn spam calling in, making me mess up my dang on video. Okay, so I have my 5 eggs in here. And I put a little water in here as well. And salt and pepper. I'm just mixing up my eggs. And set that to the side. And as you can see, my potatoes are cooking down nicely. The juice is still in there, so they're not quite done yet. But when all the juice evaporates, I'll be back. So what I did, I added a little bit of parsley flakes. And I added some garlic to my potatoes. So I'm going to let that finish cooking. Almost done. I just tasted one, so it's almost done. Not quite, though. So I'm going to let that simmer for another 5 minutes, and I'll be back. So I just added my meat mixture to my potatoes. Now I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to rinse my skillet out. rinse that skillet out. Now I'm going to put some butter in there. I'm going to add some butter in there. I'm going to get a little of this chicken grease. Add that in there. Ooh, that has a really good taste to it. Kind of spicy though. I don't know what I put in there to made it spicy. But my butter is melting here. I'm gonna pour my eggs in there. I'm gonna let this start cooking at the bottom just a little bit before I stir it up. And then I'm gonna add my mixture, my meat and potatoes back into here to my eggs. And I'm gonna stir this up in here. I'm gonna let that cook for a second on that side, then I'm gonna toss it, then that's gonna be done. I have my bagel that I'm gonna eat with that. I'm gonna put some apple butter on it. This is a cinnamon raisin bagel. I'm gonna turn that off because that's done. So here's my cinnamon toast raisin with my apple butter. And this is what you call a country breakfast bowl. DeDe style. Got me a little bowl here. Give me a scoop of this. Let me get a lid for this. Okay. And I'm going to give it a taste. Okay, so I have my little potato bowl. And it has sausage, eggs, steak, bacon, and potatoes. And that's really good. Here's my bagel. I love me some raisin bagels. Okay, y'all, that's it. This is my country breakfast for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please share. And stay tuned for my next videos. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Thanks for watching.